Oh, excuse me. Ooh, was it my hideous cough that gave it away? What's up, D-Roller? D-Roller? D-Roller. Marty, I'm scared. Yeah, remember that weirdo couple from SpongeBob that thought they were Patrick's parents? That's right, Janet. We don't have a son. It's like, what the fuck? That being nice. That kind of dad? I'm just kidding. Here's a mess, bro. Oh, I'll never go bald. I've been graying since I was in my early 20s. I'll tell you what. D-Rolla, did you vote in my conspiracy poll? Because 2 of the topics are tied, and I gotta have a definite winner by Sunday, so I know what the topic will be about. Already did. G. God, I feel gaggy, but I kind of want a little drinky poo. Oh, nice. Okay. Yozuma. Yokozuna. What's up? Turn this off for a second. That wasn't so bad. It's a bike brand. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one that I want. Woo, 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 honey. The one that I want. Hello, Jericho. Sorry, I can't read for shit. Jarchoco? What's up? You gotta remember, stream on a phone. That shit's like microscopic. I really should eat a little something if I'm gonna be drinking. Unslept? I don't think so. I'm rage baiting? I'm doing a very good job, man. I'm chill. I don't get angry. No lyrics. It's like instrumental. Because I like instrumental music sometimes. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't. Merlin. To Merlin. Lizardo. What's up? I'll probably listen to it later. I had to delete my last night's stream. I mean, it is my fault because I didn't give a fuck. I was playing copyright music. And then I woke up this morning, go to work, and it finished uploading after I put the live. It was like, this stream cannot be shown in any country for copyright purposes. I'm like, damn, dude. I'm doing good, Jarchu. That's gonna be a tongue twister, bro. Can I just call you like Jericho or something? Ghost midgets. You know, it's funny to hear about apparitions and spirits and ghosts and all that. You never hear about a ghost midget. Maybe if the paranormal poll wins on my channel. If you guys haven't voted yet, 2 options are tied for what I'm going to be talking about on Spooky Sunday. The tied options are paranormal and the unexplained and aliens. So if you haven't voted, go to my channel and vote because it's like literally like at a tie. So we could, by Sunday, so I could decide which one we're going to do. Heyo, Artista. What? I will gift you a gift. That'd be nice, but I haven't hit like 500 subscribers yet, so I haven't met the criteria to get gifts and shit. Yo, are you driving to McDonald's? No, I'm not. Fuck McNasties. Here you get quality fast food. At least out here, you get In-N-Out. Copyright music. I play all kinds of shit. I sing the Tom and Jerry Money song. People love that. Played one song request. I played 18s. Well, that kind of stuff. I will make you a song with my band, bro. Tell me what the first one will be about. Make it about Mr. Rogers. That dude's my inspiration in life. Who would win in a fight? Superman or Black Adam? Probably Superman, dude. Redneck Phineas Ferb. That's a funny name. What's up? Never worry about copyright again. We'll send you the MP3. An expert on ghost midgets. I don't know why I imagine like a linear white-looking hornswoggle from WWE just going. See, you know you're getting old when people call you Unc, because I'm not even 30 yet. Poop in my butt. Gotta get that out, man. Can't be constipated. Yo, what's up, Uncle Oregano? How did you know I was part Italian? Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Redneck Phineas and Ferb. It's 104 days to summer vacation. I'm not broke. I've got a ton of shirts. Like I've told people this before. If I don't go out with this shirt, I'll wear it for like 2 days max. Because I don't sweat through it. It's just like a comfy shirt I wear at home. Excuse me. And yes, I am a little bit broke because all my money goes to writing bills because we live in a dystopian nightmare where you pay out the ass for everything. Batman would defeat them both at the same time. You gotta remember though, yeah, Batman's tough and shit. And he's got awesome technology, but he's still a man. He's not like a immortal like Superman is. Mr. Rogers is a dude. That's my inspiration, better than Michael Landon. Welcome to the neighborhood. Michael Landon. Why does it sound familiar? Michael Landon. Does Michael Landon sing that song? Tell me how am I supposed to... No, it's Michael Bolton. To live without you. As long as your inspiration's not John Landis. If you know, you know. One of them is copyrighted, though. Oh, yeah, and this one Indian viewer made me play like an Indian pop song. And like it was like 8 minutes long. I'm like, oh, hell no. I could barely stand like 4 minutes. Just sound like the same thing over and over. Yes, I am his older brother. How'd you know? Hello, what's up? Howdy. How many chip bags? Well, I I got the big one you get at like Costco. So like they come in like little chip bags, and I still got a lot left. I mean, I was gonna bring them in the house, but I'm like, oh, I might as well keep them in my car in case I'm out and I need to munch on something. Doritos, nacho cheese. Name a car to edit. Ford Fairlane. Gross, bro. Change your shirt. Do you have a girlfriend? Not anymore. She's gone with the wind. You look pretty good for a bad economy. I'm not sure what that means. I hate you, Emily. Said hi. You look like you eat well. I did, but I've been dieting. I lost like 10 pounds. My dad wants to lose weight too. And he's all like, all right, we weigh ourselves today. And then at the end of the month, we see you lose more weight. I'm like, okay. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how he talks if you guys even seen him on stream. You guys are familiar with Angry Grandpa? Well, he's basically Angry Grandpa, and I'm kid behind the camera. We have like the same dynamic. Fruit bat. Oh my god, it's Susan! Hi, Susan. Only for simp losers in here. Who cares? You're inspiring, you fat slugs. Damn, hitting me hard off the bat, bro. Oh, yeah, he did. Michael Landon. Yeah, I know him. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. I don't know why. Because I always said my hair would look like his if I grew it out. Because it doesn't grow down, it grows out. And I've had it really long where it kind of looked like Michael Landon hair. But yes, I remember now. Damn, Susan. Oh, you did? That's interesting. No girlfriend, says Susan. Oh, I'd live to see that beast. She wasn't fat. I was the fat one in the relationship, but she wasn't fat. She took care of herself. Saying my girlfriend cheated on me? I'm sorry. I didn't even get an explanation why. Spread Love by Take Six and Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. Okay. Who else sings that song? Don't worry, be happy. Jonah Hill. Sorry about that. Jacoby, what's up, Jacoby? He is a Boss Product regular. That's how we met. I had about tongue twister. He had a cottage about 20 minutes away from here. My buddy Gord knows him well. Damn, okay. When did he die? I feel like he died in like the 90s, right? He didn't live that long. What's up, Brandon? Hope you're doing well, bro. I hope you are too, Jacoby. Oh, and if you guys haven't voted, go on my channel and vote for which conspiracy you guys want me to talk about on Sunday for Spooky Sunday. Because right now it's tied for aliens and paranormal. They're fighting for the top spot. So voice your opinion. I need a ninja outfit. Why, you're going to terrorize your neighbors, Creed? I call Bill Creed because he's basically the Creed Bratton of my channel. He's always into something crazy. She's probably a weirdo. How did you know she was emo? I love emo and goth chicks, dude. How did you know? Your mama, dummy? She is a dummy. I'm more mad that she broke my pet vipers or pet vipers. 5. It was on Thessalone Island. Gordon and him were neighbors. Haas used to go all the time every year. That's interesting. All right, Josh. You could terrorize me in the chat, but don't terrorize my viewers. So I'm gonna time you out. Like I said, you could shit on me all you want, but just don't shit on these innocent people. Ignore that. Susan is a very disturbed person. My dog died in the 90s. The first dogs we ever had, my parents actually got them before they had kids. So we were raised with them. They were actually like a dog couple, Dakota and Klaus. And one was a girl, one was a boy. And they died when I was, Klaus, the male, he died when I was like 5 or 6. And Dakota died not too long after that. So they lived long lives. You should do a video about the Shy Ricky cult. You mean the Shiree cult? The from China or whatever? They blew up the subway. I'm late to the live. I was just asleep. No, you're not late. I literally just started. I had a late start today. I was like, should I do it? And I'm like, yeah, might as well. It's just a little too late, a little too wrong, and I can't wait. Who sings that? JoJo? Yeah. Oop. I like dark clothes. Sure you do, Creed. I don't know what you mean, Commander. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacoby. That's really recent. Hope you're doing all right. I'm not American. Just asking. What are you? That's sad. I imagine you singing, "Don't worry, be happy." Never seen it before. Ooh. Damn, that was a couple Fridays ago before my dog was alive in the 90s. What did you get took off of sink pisser or something? I don't pee in the sink. That's not very hygienic. I was asking the same thing. It's either a cult I've never heard before, or it auto-corrected from the Shirikyo. I think that's what it's called. Cult from the 90s in like China or Japan or something. Hello, edit. That's sad if that's true, Madeline. I'm sorry. I like your glasses. Thank you. People either say I look like Jeffrey Dahmer or the dad from Stranger Things. Peter? Parker or Griffin? Because I've gotten both. That's what I'm asking, man. You said now I gotta look for him? Shy Ricky. I'm pretty sure that they're not elaborating. They probably left, but I'm pretty sure they mean the Shiree. I think it's. I actually listened to the last podcast on the left episode about that cult not too long ago. I think it's called Shirikyo or Shirikyo. Shy Rickety. Honestly, it'd be hard to roast you Seem like your own person. You're chill. I try to be. People come in here and try to like they roast me and shit, but I don't care, man. It's YouTube, not reality. I appreciate it, Jacoby. Normally, I'd let Susan just toil in the comments because Susan's a very like rage baity person. But Susan's never like rage baited me, so like Susan's trying really hard. But when Susan started to like talk shit about the other people in the chat, because I never time out people unless you're a big problem. I timed them out. I timed out Susan because I was like, okay, you could like talk shit about me all you want. Like I could care less. It's but like don't talk shit about other people in the chat. Like that's not cool. They didn't ask for that. I'm the one on live here. I think a lot of people do computer. Slim Shady, what's up? Oh my Shariko. Are those snails? I can't even see. Oh, it's a turkey. I'm so blind. Do you have a Facebook? No, I don't. I don't fuck with the only social media I really have is like Reddit, and I know people are like, "Ooh, you look like you have Reddit." I have a Reddit and YouTube. Yes. I am so tired from kids. I'm thankful my husband took the day off to help me with them. I gotta take a nap today. It's like a 5-hour nap. Damn. That's good he caught up on some sleep though. Shit's exhausting. Can you yell titty sprinkles, please? www.Shireko. Maybe. And your husband. I'll blank your husband. I don't have a husband. LOL. But yeah, like I said, I don't time out people. Like it's rare unless you're a big problem. Because I call him Susan, but his name's Joshua Ledford. He always comes on here and like calls me a fat slob or whatever. But like, don't talk shit about other people commenting. Like, that's not cool. Like, I'm the one here showing my face and going live. You can talk shit about me all you want, but just not to other people. You know. You didn't give your husband nothing in return. I don't have a husband. No. L, significant other. Low key. Super trans man, hell yeah. Well, all of you know, I am a man and I am happy being a man. So I am not trans. I don't hate trans people. Y'all do what you want. I'm the last person to judge. I have trans friends, but I'm not trans. All right, I haven't checked my email in a week, dude, but I'll check it out. You talking to me? You talking to me? I don't see anyone else around here. Travis Bickle. Taxi Driver's a really good movie. Don't let negative people get to you, bro. I don't. I really don't. Me and my boys are talking to you. A politician is bound by the same criminal. Why does it sound like the intro to Law and Order? A politician is bound by the same criminal. Blah, 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 the same criminal laws as anyone else, and inciting a crowd to commit physical assault or murder is illegal. In the criminal justice system, illegal equals arrest, not a fine, even can mean death. You like my Law and Order voice? You're a super dope person. Thank you. I've survived stress, heartbreak, and disappointment, but nothing has caused more property damage than this thing swinging around In my basketball shorts? Damn. Hi, everyone. No, it's cool, not unless you're into it like flies on shit. I am Superman. I like NCIS more than Law and Order. I like Criminal Minds. My mom was the Law and Order fan, so imagine little solo agent walking around the house and her big ass TV was boom boom dum 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 dum. Like I'm like, oh my god, like it's a dope song, but I fucking got sick of it when I was a kid. Every time my mom would come home, she'd come home and pop on Law and Order. Boom boom dum 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 dum. I think it's mostly boring. Like there are interesting episodes. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of them, but it's the court shit that gets boring. Like when they like, oh, they bring the person into court. Like it's like okay, like they're not really in the court dramas. So don't you ignore me. I'm not ignoring you. I will send and you can view later, but I got 3 totally awesome. I play them on guitar and piano. Yes, it's this fast. Nice. Do you respond to chat? I have been. I will pay for someone's Spotify. Pay for mine. Ignore Brandon, JJ. They just want to talk about your husband. TJ Maxx. WTF from Mason. I was almost named Mason. I was almost named Mason and I was almost named Ryan. But I wasn't. My parents are fighting in the other room. I'm sorry. Hi, TJ. Doing good. Thank you very, very much for asking. Went to the lake today and did a lot of decluttering. That sounds peaceful. I'm talking to you, Max. What'd you say? Sorry. They're just trolling you, man. They said something about your husband. If you don't respond to this, you are gayer than Justin Bieber and love the smell of farts. Well, the second one's not true. I may be gayer than Justin Bieber, though. Brother, will you sing the safety dance by Men Without Hats for us? Yeah, why not? Let me get a little more liquid courage in my system. F F F F U U U U C C C C K K K K Y Y Y Y O O O O U U U U bum 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 banana bum bum bum. I saw wait, Men Without Hats. I thought Devo sang that. Could be wrong. Let me go back. I didn't say sorry because I'm not sorry about anything. Oh, they're arguing. Sorry about that, bro. Sex when parents do that. That sounds like my childhood. D-Rolla's looking. Apologies to your husband and go to bed. D-Rolla. If I was female, I would still be subscribed. I have female subscribers too. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but I was told you should, so you should. You better be sorry, eh? If mess up. But yeah, if you guys haven't voted, go to my page and go ahead and vote for what conspiracy you want me to cover on Spooky Sunday. By who? What do you mean by who? Oh, yeah. You can fuck if you want to. Great, that's in my head. Shy Ricky. We'll never fucking know like what. I'm pretty sure they were talking about the cult. I forgot who commented it. The Shirikyo cult. I'm probably butchering the name, but you know that fat Japanese dude, the disgusting beard. He like did like a what was it, a chemical bomb in the Tokyo subway or the Osaka subway? I think it was a chemical bomb. Something. I think it happened back in the 90s. I think that's who they wanted me to cover. I mean, I could cover cults. I love talking about crazy, bizarre shit. Boop, 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 boop. People like others who can admit stuff, basically. What's up, Cray? I think no, because I have no reason to apologize to them. Just ignore them. They're trying to get to you. Thank you. But you should be our Lord and Savior. Shy Ricky said so. Am I like the divine one? Like to just make Buddha statues off of Solo Agent? I like your shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Boop, 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 boop. My battery good? Just gotta double check. Yep. Is that the Black Swan? You're nothing without me. You are nothing. Nothing. That Whitney Houston song. Don't let me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. That song goes hard sometimes. Hello. I died last night. This is a message from a Kiso that all loves are notified. Thank you for your sympathy and regret. 11th like. Support from Canada. Thank you, my friend from the Great North. I think Merlin's from Canada too, right? How does I almost said theme song. How does your national anthem go? Oh, Canada. Kind of sang that like, oh, Christmas tree. Cults are interesting. Yeah, they are, dude. Last year I read that book about the Jim Jones cult. Really dark, fascinating stuff. I did a whole deep dive into Jonestown. How was your day, Father? Mine? It was good. Tired, but it was all right. Hi, Canada. Oh, I like your shirt, cuh. Thank you. Appreciate that. Genuinely, bro, what are you even without me? I don't know. Like, I do like the Black Swan movie, but I wouldn't say it makes up my entire existence. I don't think I've seen it since it came out. When did it come out? 2009? I know it won like a whole bunch of fucking awards and shit. Yes, I mean you, Father. My day was good. How was yours, TJ Maxx? Uncle. I like your username. Thank you. It's been my gamer tag forever. That's kind of why I use it for YouTube as well. What's your age? If I was a woman, that would offend me. I'm just kidding. No, 29. 29, turning 30 this year. Unfortunately. I was born in 1996. I'm like late stage millennial, I guess you could say. I am northern Canada. Okay. So you're like far away from like Ontario and all that, huh? Because Ontario is like close to the border, right? If I'm thinking it right. Yo, much piss spaghetti? Piss spaghetti did everyone eat today? I don't want to expose you guys to this YouTuber, but there's a there's a guy called Mr. Piss Air, and he does like piss tutorials, like piss boxing, and I sound like a madman talking about this, but like that sounds like something he would make and eat. Want to hit the gym? I'd love to. It was good and peaceful today. No kids bugging me yet. Hopefully they're sound asleep so that doesn't happen. I'm on the West Coast, Canada. I am close to Sudbury and Sault Ste. Marie. I think I've heard of that place. I have been to the Yukon. What about Scientology? Were you here, D-Roller, when I was showing the social media of the Scientology people, how cringe they were? That's a fucked up cult, dude. I don't like, okay, I'd probably get JFK'd my first like year as president, but I would do a lot of shit. None that I'm going to go into right now because it's just a long list, laundry list of bullshit I would get rid of. But the one thing I would make sure that if I was president and I finished my term, whether it be one or two, I would actively somehow, I don't know how I would do it. I don't even know if the executive branch has this power, but I would do everything in my power for Scientology to not have a tax break because they're not a religion. They're not a religion. They claim they are, but they're not. So you guys want to exist? Pay Uncle Sam, bitches. And trust me, I'm very anti-tax, but those fuckers deserve it. Weirdos. L. Ron Hubbard Scientology? Yeah, that dude's a fucking weirdo. Very like it, and I've like kind of like scrolled through some of his because my friends used to own a bookstore where I used to live, and people would like donate books and shit. It's in storage, but I have a Dianetics like fucking kit because I like weird morbid shit like that. But they're where was I going with this? But yeah, oh yeah, L. Ron Hubbard. There would be like just random L. Ron Hubbard science fiction books people would donate, and like he sucked as a science fiction author. That's why he basically created the cult that he did. But damn, dude, like you think a book about space pirates be fucking epic, but that dude did not know how to write. He did not know how to write a good story. I love Mr. Piss Air. He told me how to make piss spaghetti. I had a feeling. Do you love white people? I love all people, unless you're a dick. I don't know. I haven't walked out of my room yet. Stay there. Let your husband deal with it. Be like, honey, you got the kids because I'm just going to chill in bed. I got a headache. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate you. Damn, I had to crack my neck. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Oh, wait. I already read that. I'm Vancouver Island. Nice. When I did river cleanup in the Yukon, I had to take the glass and steel to Vancouver to sell it. There's one in Cali and one in Florida. Scientology Center, yeah. I mean, I'm like a good hour drive away from LA without bad traffic. I've thought about, I mean, if you guys want to see it, I might take a day and go out to the Scientology Center in Hollywood. But like I keep seeing, because there's a YouTuber I follow called Scientology Audit, and he goes there like every other day. It'd be cool if I ran into him, had him on my stream, but he he's been filming there and it looks closed. They've haven't had anyone out there recruiting. Like it looks closed. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. But I could easily go there and live stream that if y'all want to see it. Solo agent infiltrates Scientology, goes Hollywood. Nice. Yukon, my friend to Vancouver, beautiful scenery. I've seen fucking commercials about visiting Canada, and God, you guys have a beautiful countryside. Oh my God, I would love to go hiking there. Wow, Superman. Tom Cruise isn't popular anymore, so it's like VHS dying. Yes, he still has some semblance of popularity, but not like how he did and like when I was growing up. I feel like I saw his face everywhere. Yeah, he's a weirdo Scientologist, obviously, but like that dude's a maniac. Like he literally does his own crazy ass stunts. So I give him kudos for that. But if you ask him, well, how do you do those stunts from a moving plane? He'd probably tell you, well, I did it through Scientology. It's a very beautiful religion. You should try it out. Get your thetans tested. Had to throw eggs on my sister again? That's rude. It's so shady. Scientology, yeah. Oh, I wish I could take $100. But I'll take $100 in spirit. Sketchy. Very sketchy. Scientologists are fucking weirdos, dude. And I feel sorry. The thing about Scientology is I'm kind of glad their popularity is dwindling. But it's like, how have they not been federally investigated for human trafficking? Like, they literally traffic people. Not sexually, I don't think, but they certainly move their fucking people around like they're fucking slaves. I saw a story where this one chick was basically held prisoner at the Sea Org. If you guys don't know, the Sea Org is basically like their sect where they go and do work for the church. And she was like stuck on the ship, held prisoner for years. She couldn't leave. She was forced to work there. So it's like you have all these stories. So why isn't our useless ass government looking into this shit? Like, hello. Doesn't matter, right or left or political affiliation. Violence is never the answer. Never. Unless you are a Trump supporter. I hear children footsteps in the hallway. If I pretend to be asleep, I think they would leave me alone, right? Well, I don't know how old they are because children are fucking smart. Like my nephew's like, how old is he now? 4. Oh, you think he's a little super genius? Like he knows when people are pretending to be asleep because I would do that to sleep a little bit because I had to sleep with him to watch him because he can't sleep. He couldn't sleep alone because he had nightmares and shit. And he knows when people are pretending to be asleep. Either that or I'm just a bad actor. But children are very, very smart. At least my niece and nephew were. Be advised, there are Russians on AOL. Good thing I don't use AOL. In Canada, a guy was feeding prostitutes to pigs. Oh, Robert Pickton. Oh, I forgot Robert Pickton was a Canadian serial killer. Yeah, that dude was crazy. and the cops used to party there, so all knew it's documented. Yep. If you guys haven't heard last podcast on the left, they're on Spotify and YouTube and shit. They cover like like they cover shit that I would talk about. That's why they're so interesting to me. But they did like a 2 or 3 parter episode about Robert Pickton. It was very interesting. But yeah, I forgot he was Canadian. Creed. Well, it's close enough to the witching hour. Time to move around. Just don't get arrested, Creed. Your poor neighbors, man. Yeah, Merlin. Robert Pickton. I know who that is. Just don't get arrested, Bill Creed. Yeah, if you guys are tuning in, make sure you go ahead to my channel and vote so you can decide what the spooky conspiracy topic will be for Spooky Sunday. I have a 4-year-old, 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Okay. Well, if it's the oldest one, they would definitely know that you're pretending to be asleep. But the younger one, I don't know. Is your husband home? Maybe he could keep an eye out so you can catch some Z's. You know what I mean? Okay, so Merlin, I don't remember the whole fact about the cops partying there because it's been so long since I listened to the episode. But yeah. Essentia. Finally found the hero we all needed. Thank you. I was going to sing the song about that, but it totally slipped my mind. I need a hero. I need a hero. Who sings that song? He's got to be strong and he's got to something, something, something. TJ Maxx. He is home. Why do you think I took a 5-hour nap today, Father? Yeah, I know, but I just didn't know if he was like awake too or what was going on. So I'd be like, husband, it's time. I gotta keep my sleep up. You gotta watch the little ones. Best dudes. It was Awake they were doing. Oh wait, you commented about that. 5 years ago, I was coming home on the highway and saw a huge motorcycle gang pass. Get home and they're at my neighbor's house. Best dudes. It was Awake there. Oh, okay. So they were doing because a little bit of solo agent lore. I used to be a funeral director. Okay, and there was a couple of times where we had like not like a motorcycle gang. So like if someone passed away and they like were motorcycle enthusiasts, like they would do like I would drive the hearse to the gravesite and like the motorcycles would ride kind of next to me and behind me as like a final like hoorah. So yeah. So Awake, like I'm assuming like a funeral. So that's why I said that. Yeah, a little bit of solo lore. I used to be a funeral director. Not anymore, though, obviously. Got paid shit. Should have made career money, but I was making pennies. DC or Marvel? It seems hypocritical, but Marvel. What movies do you like about funeral homes? Oh, there was one. God, it's like a black and white. It's like a dark comedy. Came out in like the early 60s. For the life of me, I can't remember it, but that was a good movie. Not Funeral Home, but I do like what's it called? Jessica's Body or something, where like that they bring in a body to the morgue and like it's like cursed or whatever. That was a good one. It's a Wild Job. Yes, it was. I have a lot of stories. That Superman shirt is fire. Thank you. Howdy. I like the Iron Man shirt. Yeah, see, it's Iron Man. He shoots it up. Phantasm. Oh, I forgot Phantasm. Phantasm's good. I think they made too many, but I think it's good. They like had to rehire the old man actor because he passed away in the later sequels. Did you get caught touching the bodies? No. So it was very short lived. The reason I couldn't do it anymore is I don't know. It was like affecting my mental health. Like it was a extremely stressful job. I was getting paid like shit. Everyone there was toxic. Management was awful. And I couldn't do that anymore. And on top of that, I couldn't do any more children's funerals. Like God, I don't want to get emotional talking about it, but babies and children's funerals really like got to me. I couldn't. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but man, it was a bad day. It was always a bad day when you had those funerals, and then having like the parents like just bawling on your shoulder, and not that I don't mind comforting somebody, but it was rough, dude. It was it was rough. Anyways, it's not Iron Man, that's Superman. I think they were just joking. My best friend here is Mordico, doing it all his life. Was talking to him today. Oh, Mortician. Gotcha. Hey, it must be a strong person, dude. 5 crazy stories from doing pest control. I'm sure you do, bro. Um, fuck. I would imagine the worst kind of pest control would happen at a hoarder's home. That's just my assumption. If you blink, I'm gonna go goon. There. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Randomly found a penny in my seat. It's my lucky day. Took the glasses off for me and everything. You bet. He is suffering large, actually, tinnitus and always sleeping in meds. My dad has tinnitus. It's not fun. Yes, seen real bad bed bug infestations in hoarder houses. Oh my god. Just goes to work. Hope he's doing okay, dude. It was hard for me to even just talk about why I quit. Like he must be a strong person, dude, because I couldn't do it for very long. Hello, Aurora. But the kindest person, calm and solid. And he feels honored to be the last person the dead people see, and he treats them well. But he studies blood and is an expert grower. Nice. I mean, you have to be like, okay, there was one funeral director who was an absolute bitch, but she was at least kind to the families. But um, I feel like you got to have a certain level of empathy to work like that because man, you don't know how many times I've had to comfort families. They'd be like crying on me, and it was just rough. It was rough. Geez, Dexter. Me? I don't kill people. Yeah, I've seen a lot of shit, man. For my short time there, I've seen a lot of shit. My eyes are itchy, dude. I've seen a lot of shit. Some sad stories, some happy ones, some nice ones. Uh, there's a really good Chinese buffet that a lot of the Filipino families would go to um, after the services. And I got to tell you, man, Filipino families, and I'm not even trying to make this about race, it's just my experience, but Filipino families were some of the kindest, most patient, understanding families like I've ever had to deal with in that line of work. And they always gave me food, like just out of kindness. And like they were very easy to work with and very, very family oriented. Yeah, really, really good people. When I worked at Teen Challenge, yeah, I feel you, bro. Parents would want me to pray for their kids, crying, etc. I bet, man. I don't think I could do that work. I just ended up crying. Yeah, I would. Okay, so I stayed strong for the families when they were crying on me and seeking me as a source of comfort. But I had many private moments at the end of the day where I would just go in the back room. I would just bawl and just let it all out before I got home. Because you never want to take your work home with you. You never want to take that energy from where you work home. So I would just have my private moments and just let it all out at work before I got home. Kids found me. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hope you get to sleep, dude. Because I know you're exhausted from watching them all the time. Hooking up with widows. No, a lot of the widows were old, so not really my thing. Nah. When I play music at church, you will cry, but I had to figure out how to not cry. Yeah, some beautiful music I used to hear. Oh my god, beautiful, beautiful church services. It was so nice. There were positives along with the negatives of that job. But I just like mentally, I just couldn't do it anymore, man. It was too much. I probably, excuse me. I probably would have stayed if like the pay was better, but at least in the state of California, people that worked at McDonald's were getting paid more than I was. And my job was 5 to 6 days a week, 10 to 12-hour days, and it wasn't worth it. Oh shit, it's Clark Kent. Yep. Oh, I gotta cover this. You're not supposed to know I'm Superman. I'll be back. They want something to eat and they can't ask their father. They have to ask me. Well, I guess you know who the kid's favorite is then. Because if they ask mom, that means they trust you more to get them their needs. You know what I mean? What are you gonna make, TJ? It's kind of late. I would expect kids to have like a late night snack, like cereal or crackers. That's what I used to eat as a kid. I don't know why I just thought of the Rocket Power theme song. I just ate. Homelander. No, I'm not Homelander. Roy Cohn, I thought you were dead, dude. What's up from the grave, Roy Cohn? What am I making? Nothing. That's a big meal, that's for sure. I think if you give the kids some cereal, they'll be happy. Oh, it's Superman. No, I'm Clark Kent. Shh. It's hot. It's hot down here. I'm sure it is, Roy Cohn. I'm sure it is, dude. Oh, that's funny. Fried bologna and bread would be perfect, TJ. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad idea. Pizza rolls. Yes, but not in the microwave. You gotta cook them in the oven so they're crunchy. Makes it taste a little better. Okay, Merlin. I'll be back in a few minutes. Do what you gotta do, TJ Maxx. Your kids love you and appreciate you for it. I'll be here. KK. That's crazy. I have the ghost of Roy. I have the ghost of Roy Cohn watching my live stream before we got GTA 6. I see what you did there, D-Roll. You're not slick. I know you added one more K to that for a reason. What should we talk about now? No more funeral stuff. I'll save that for a later chat. My boy fell asleep. Cooked supper late. Make him a big breakfast. Well, that sounds good. See, whenever I would go to sleep and I'd be like, Dad, I'm hungry. Like I would tell him I was hungry so I could like stay up later and watch Cartoon Network or whatever. He'd be like, well, guess what, son? Tomorrow you get to wake up. I make a big old ass breakfast for you. But I'm like, Dad, I'm hungry now. Just go to sleep. And when you wake up, big old breakfast. And he was true to his word, he did, but I was just being a little brat trying to weasel my way to stay up later and watch Powerpuff Girls. Or no, okay, Powerpuff Girls. So if I remember correctly, on cable, Cartoon Network, it was like Edna and Eddie. Oh, it was Dexter's Laboratory, then Edna and Eddie, and then it was Powerpuff Girls, and then I would go to sleep. But if you stayed up a little later, it would be Samurai Jack. Jack is back. Jack is back. New eye Jack. I love Samurai Jack. Super Fat Man. Juice is bad. Juice is bad, though. So true. What's the time? 10:17. Where I'm at. Dragon Slayer. I feel like I saw you in my last stream, Dragon. Your name's very familiar to me. Jack is back. Jack is back. Nah, nah, Jack. Yeah, what a great show. I have the complete collection on Blu-ray. I should do a rewatch. I think it's needed. 10:48 a.m. here. Where are you at, bro? Just curious. Yeah, well, they did 9/11. And guess what? Lucky Larry Silverstein just recently purchased the U.S. Bank building skyscraper in Los Angeles. Hope nothing fishy happens there. You know, something that would cause us to go into a full-time war with the Middle East again. India. Israeli art students. Were they dancing? I better stop. I don't want my shit to get shut down. Do you have an extra phone? I do, but it's not active. 1 a.m. here. Woke up at 9 p.m. from nap. Yeah, you and TJ Maxx. Brain was fried. Needed a break. See, I I hate taking naps because when I wake up, I feel sweaty, thirsty, more tired than I did before. I lose sleep later in the night. See, Solo never has been a big napper because when Solo was a little kid, my mom would nap and my sister would nap, but they knew getting me to nap was impossible. So what did Solo's mom do? Solo's mom would put in a VHS tape and have me watch movies while they napped. And that's probably why Solo is such a big movie fan. I enjoyed it. Because I want you to watch this. Indian classical instruments featuring Siri? All the juice at the World Trade Center didn't go to work that day. Excuse me. That's because they had doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. They had stuff they had to do that day. No other day. It just all happened to happen on that day. So get your facts right, Blood Visions. They had a really important dentist appointment that morning. I don't remember anyone but Merlin. I slept a little too hard. Yeah, 5 hours. Whew. Yes, that's how it always was for me, but I'm 54 now, and stress builds up when everything goes wrong. Well, I'm screwed if I live to see an older age because, fuck, I get stressed easily now. I had to attend the mitzvah. This music video is crazy. Crazy, but it feels alright. La 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 la, keeps me up all night. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Crazy. You got lots of time to prepare and avoid some of the things I had to endure. I already feel like so fucked though, because like I've lived through a lot of horrible shit in just a short span of my life. So I hope it only gets better from here. And I'm not trying to be like negative or emo, it's just how it is. It's crazy is India worshiping a river and then turning it into a landfill sewer system and cemetery. Yeah, we were kind of talking about that yesterday. Ugh. Cheers. Let's talk about the boy band breakups. I don't think I've heard of that boy band. It's my favorite movie. Okay. Excuse me, let me yawn. I'm tired, but I'm not like sleepy. A lot of it's because I had to pop my ears. And I don't know why, like, my answer to that always makes people viscerally angry or like they want to like immediately debate me on that. Because I will die on this hill. But I think Jaws is the greatest movie ever made. It has great pacing, soundtrack, story, characters, ending. Jaws is just like they could have never made any other sequels, but I literally think Jaws is the greatest film ever made, and I will die on that hill. Like I will literally fight that tooth and nail. And when I tell people that, they're like, "Oh, Solo, how do you think that?" It's like, no, it's just my opinion. To me, Jaws is the greatest film ever made. End of story. Better than Citizen Kane. Better than Gone with the Wind. and better than Casablanca. Ah! Yeah, that's how people react. But no, I literally think Jaws is the greatest. It's perfect. It's literally perfect, down to the T, everything. And I've seen a lot of movies, but I don't think anything could beat Jaws. There you go. Trust me, you're good. Thank you. I saw your girlfriend in DC. I don't, well, one, I don't have a girlfriend, but two, I don't think my ex would be anywhere near Washington, D.C. Shawshank Redemption is probably my favorite. Never seen. If you still have energy to watch a movie, stop this stream, literally stop watching the stream, and go watch Jaws. Or if you don't want to do that and you want to still hang out, watch Jaws. I cannot do that enough. I cannot recommend that enough. And the thing is, people like to like debate me on that, but there's like, I think Jaws, well, it was definitely the movie that made Steven Spielberg like a really big time director, obviously, but I think if you go back and you watch like a lot of Spielberg's movies and works, Steven Spielberg really knows how to write people. In a lot of his movies, there's a lot of like human emotional connection, and there's a lot of like human moments between characters. Um, I mean, the entirety of E.T. is basically that. But like, if you think about Jaws, okay, so that scene where, and you feel his pain. Like Roy Scheider, he played Chief Brody. Long day, long week. He can't believe he's the chief of police on this island, and all this crazy shit's happening with this killer shark. Might as well be a serial killer at this point. And he's sitting there at the table, and he's just kind of like thinking, and plays this really like beautiful sentimental music while it's happening. You could tell like there's a lot on his mind, and he's sitting at the table, and his son is there. Well, you know, like what do little kids like to do? They like to play with their parents, right? So he takes a sip of like his water or whatever, and his son imitates him. And then he rubs his eyes. His son rubs the eyes just like him, and basically trying to get his dad's attention by like mimicking him. It's a very beautiful scene. It's a very beautiful moment between father and son, and you really feel like the emotional impact of what that character is going through, and just having like his child, I guess, break the ice in that moment. It's really not a word is said until the end of that scene, but you feel the connection, and it humanizes the characters that you attach yourself to in the story. And I don't know, like I don't know of any other movie director that really humanizes his characters. Like it's like I can't recommend it enough, man. Like I said, Steven Spielberg has a tendency to really make his characters connect with the audience in a very realistic way. And just like little stuff like that in Jaws, or like the little humor, or just anything. It just really, I can't recommend it enough, bro. I really can't. It's if you haven't seen Jaws, watch it. Oh, gotta catch up on comments. Jaws is a classic. Yes, it is. Jurassic Park is one of my favorites. Jurassic Park is a great film too. And again, Steven Spielberg, he knows how to humanize his characters and make them relatable, or like everyday people in fantastical situations. So it makes it feel like, okay, well, I could relate to this person in this very bizarre situation, but like I could connect to them. Do I watch anime? Yes, I do. You're more than good. It's very readable for me. Everything you're saying just keeps confirming it. Say loudly, Kamehameha. There you go. Hi from Chennai. Where's Chennai? Jesus Christ died for our sins so we can flee from sin and not indulge in sin. Bro, enough. I mean, he's not harming anyone. He's just trying to preach. Food, love you, ramen. I have to preach. I have to. Man of meal. Yes. Okay, go on. I'll keep believing in ramen. I saw and felt it the first second I laid eyes on you. I feel the same about the team here as well, most of us. Hey, Superman. What's up, Greg? I told my husband I'm going on a walk. Watch the kids. Your turn to watch them. He doesn't know that I'm not going on a walk because what women, what's to walk in the dark with creeps in my backyard. Well, I mean, if you're around the neighborhood, just hopefully you're safe. Bro's kryptonite is every green meal. I love vegetables, believe it or not. Yeah, I may be fat, but I fuck it. Broccoli, asparagus, green beans, like cauliflower. I love vegetables, dude. And I love salads. I'm just the big guy. Jumanji. Yes, Jumanji. Chennai is a state from India. Okay, I didn't know that. Shit. Well, it's not a solo stream if I don't drop my phone, right? All right. Like I said, I don't have a lot of rules, but don't say the N-word, please. Just don't. It's not cool. I appreciate the comments, YY. Like, you really had me going a tangent about Jaws. What's your favorite song? Probably Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. It's always been one of my favorites. And then I've had friends and family and acquaintances that are like, you know, when I hear that song, I think of you. I'm like, well, thank you, because I love that song. Everybody wants to rule the world. Yo, Ray, chill. Oh, I read that. Trying to be original with these comments 1 second. Meat Vision. So, like, wait, that's actually from something. Was that Ren and Stimpy? Where they, like, instead of Heat Vision, they did Meat Vision? It was some cartoon. I've heard of that before. Ice cream breath. I haven't had ice cream in a long time, dude. I mean, people are like, oh, you're a fat piece of shit. But it's like, you know, I've actually been pretty good on my diet. Playing to that song is an honor. You'll bring honor to us all. I fucking love Mulan. Probably one of my favorite Disney movies. I love that song. I'll try to play it in my music class today. Have a nice day. Well, thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, excuse me. God. Yo, I didn't know you were chill like that. It's funny because a lot of people like they come on here trying to like troll me or poke the bear, but it's like they give up and they become a channel regular because they just see like I'm just a chill guy. Like that meme, I got my hands in my pockets. I'm just a chill guy. Okay. It is interesting how Spielberg is putting out Disclosure Day and the government is releasing all of this alien stuff. Odd how that lined up. You know what? I actually thought the same exact thing. Like, I'm not even joking with you. I thought the same thing. I'm like, disclosure? What's been happening in our government? Cue the X-Files song. Do 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 do. The song brought a special, weird, awesome feeling. Sorry, I gotta turn my engine off. Washed over my soul when I was young. You could lose this by thinking negative when you face trials and trauma. I feel you on that, bro, and I try not to do that. Ice Overseer. I'm trying to be original with these, but I don't have much material considering it's Superman themed. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'm just wearing the shirt. Like, I love my graphic tees if you're new to the channel. TJ, do you know how... Excuse me, really bad allergies today. Do you know how many pervs that are in my neighborhood? No, you don't, because you're not here, Father. And my neighbor likes to hit on me, which my husband doesn't know, because if he did, he would have gone to jail. Well, I'm sorry you got to deal with that, man. As a woman, like, if you feel vulnerable, like, that sucks, and you should carry with you, like, some mace or pepper spray or a taser. I mean, just for your own, like, little bit of safety, Who's more responsible for the failure of our country, the white man or Juice? I think we both already know that answer. My ex cheated on me with my ex-girlfriend and hookup. I'm bi. I'm sorry about that. You're a wise guy. I'll sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I feel bad for you, Samara. Yeah, I do too. If that's true, that sucks. I'm sorry. Nah, I gotta stick with what I'm given. What's up, Hillary Duff? Thank you for bringing it back to me for a second. Everybody wants to do. Bro's mini Superman is normal sized. What do you mean by that? Superman? Nah, I choose Batman. Okay, I'm wearing the shirt because it's a cool shirt. Like, I love the Superman logo. I'm not trying to debate which one's better. Like, I'm a nerd, obviously. I like comics and all that shit. So I ain't here to debate that. I just thought it was a nice shirt. I'm trying hard with these, bro. Like, for witty comments. What you could do is, because every stream I do is an Ask Me Anything stream. So what you could do is ask me a question and get to know me a little better. Then you could base your comments off of what you're getting. You know what I mean? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. Looking handsome today. Have a great stream. Mwah. Thank you, Charo. Bats. The pink Batman. JJ, definitely get pepper spray. Yes, I agree. The advantage is distance. Probably get a dagger too. Yeah, get a pocket knife. Just for the. I mean, do I still have it in here? Oh no, I don't think. I think I took my damn fucking. I usually keep a pocket knife in my car, but I think I took it out. Did you see the last Superman movie? Love the dog. Yeah, I saw it. It was good. It was fine. Crypto, the super dog. How many likes does this have so far? 17. Is it big? From what I've been told, yeah. big enough to where I get laid like every other day. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying, like, hi there, big boy. What's up? Nah, but that would make it personal. I mean, it doesn't have to be a personal question. Yo, bro, you're muted. We can't hear you. You're muted. No, he isn't. Yeah, I'm not muted. I can hear him clearly. Restart your life quick. Should work. No, I'm good on that. Sacrifice Mr. Pasta to the gods. Which gods? Like the ones off of Cabin in the Woods or some shit? I saw that in theaters. That was a trip. Hey, bro, can you stop eating burgers? I'm not trying to be mean. Okay, Joshua Renfro? Are you Susan? Like, is this Susan's burner account? Because you're going to have to change your name for me to recognize it. TJ Maxx. I have a taser. I have a handgun in my desk drawer. It's in my room. Well, if you feel like going on a walk, TJ Maxx, make sure that you have something so you don't feel completely vulnerable. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not going to restart my phone. Who says he even likes burgers? I mean, I do. I just don't eat them all the time. Love that for you. Get me laid next. But I don't even know you. I don't like. At this day and age with hookup apps, it's really not hard to get laid. Especially if you got like a friend with benefits. You're like, hey, you wanna blink? And you're like, fuck it, why not? Because it's not healthy to get yourself off all the time, especially as a male. So like when you do it naturally, it's healthier for your body. So let's just say, okay, I have relations every other day. Like I'm not using my energy for myself on myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like PG for the fucking YouTube people, but you know, it's not hard. Like I'm very blessed that I have friends with benefits because sex is a very healthy thing, and it's not as destructive as corn. JJ, I was going to recommend a pistol as well, but you should probably move if you need that on walks to your neighborhood. I would throw away the firearm because they usually end up being used. Long press an item in the clipboard to pin it. Unpinned items will be deleted after 1 hour. Oops, sorry. Okay. But here in Canada, we can't protect ourselves from intruders like you can. Yeah, you guys have very strict gun laws. You could thank Trudeau for that one. I'm out of Superman-themed jokes. No big deal. How much for your feet pics? $100. I don't have pretty feet, so I don't think you'd be into that. What material should I switch to? It's up to you. Those Doritos did not settle well. Even though I'm a guy, would you still be down to get freaky? I love it. XXXXX. I mean, I'm bi, so I mean, depends if you're my type or not. I hear Chuck Norris fought Superman, and the loser had to wear his underwear on the outside. See, that's a good one. Take notes, Ice Overseer. That's a good little joke there about Superman. I'll smash, to be honest. Thank you. I'm not a bottom though, I'm a top. So if you want to work that around your, drop your Zelle. I haven't used Zelle in a long time. I'd have to figure out my password and all that shit. He probably gets PTSD when you need to go for a walk, but have to go for a walk. I don't eat Doritos anymore. I think they changed the ingredients, get heartburn. Yeah, because well, obviously I'm drinking a little bit, but I keep like, ooh, it's like in the chest, you know? The only reason I had that small bag of Doritos because I wanted to eat something while I was sipping, so I don't tear my stomach lining. Never mind, I gotta go. By the time you get to this, I'll probably be gone. It was good to see you. You ain't the only one. I'm by too. Oh, that's cool. But I'm just mainly chilling, honestly. Oh, this is chill central, so might as well. I'm anyone's type, baby. Is it okay if I Why would it be loose? You had a lot of practice? I mean, I don't know. I subscribe, by the way. Thank you so much. Every subscription helps. Channels like me exist because the viewers like you, so I appreciate it. Doritos are the perfect fire starter. Certainly feels like it. Certainly feels like it. A little bit left. I'll dump it flat anyways. Wait a minute. Oh, God. This shit was rough. This is what I was drinking last night. I still got some left. Ugh. I think I'm good tonight unless I really want some. Do I watch JoJo's? Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I'm a top as well, but just been focusing on myself lately. Focus on yourself before you feel like you want to be sexually active. That's my only advice. I do it because I'm a fucking horn dog. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have a very, very unhealthy. I mean, it's not unhealthy, but I have a very big libido. So I've worked it out with my FWB to have different ways of meetups. Movie time later, TJ. I want to sleep, but the nap I took is like, nope. You know what I do? Go on my channel and go to my playlists. I provide documentaries that I like to watch that interest me, but are also like cozy and comfy to sleep to. Because I like older documentaries as well, of like different like new. God, you're right about the Doritos. Jesus. Anyways, check out my channel if you want documentaries to fall asleep to. God damn it. Hiccups and indigestion. I napped today too. Was so tired after work. Again, I feel fucking tired after work, but I fight naps. I can't do it. Probably. Hi there, big boy. Cut back on the burgers. I feel like you're Susan. I feel like this is Susan's alt account. I mean, you gotta do better than that, Susan. You gotta change your name up instead of having the same name. I only timed you out for 30 minutes, so your time should be expired by now. You could harass me all you want, just don't fuck with the people in the chat. Susan. Susan. If I fight naps, the day turns into eternity. Yeah, like I said earlier, I've just never been a big napping person, so I've kind of gotten used to fighting sleep. I also have diagnosed insomnia, So I have trazodone, but the only thing about trazodone is like, I mean, it puts me in a deep ass sleep, almost too deep. I prefer smash burgers. What's a smash burger? Speaking of which, they're getting rid of the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas. They're closing down soon, which is disappointing because I never got to eat there. I always wanted to. Hell, if it wasn't closing down, I would probably take a trip out there and live stream going there, but it's not going to be around much longer. Okay, I'll do it on the live ends. Yeah, just TJ Maxx. If you got to get some rest, don't have me keep up. We appreciate you in the chat, but yeah, if you want to fall asleep to some like documentaries, check out my playlists on my channel. I uploaded some documentaries from that. If I lived in the city again, there are people. That's different. That is Susan. Seems like Susan. I mean, if Susan was gonna make a different account, I don't see why Susan would use like the same first name. Like you'd think Susan would mix it up if Susan had like an altered, like an alt account. But I'm pretty sure that's Susan. Because like the thing about Susan is like Susan only says like the same three jokes. You're fat, you're a loser, and nobody's watching your channel. And this account seems like they're saying the same stuff Susan usually says. So I'm pretty sure that is Susan. You're right. You're right, TJ Maxx. That's all right. I don't get offended. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nah, I was gonna go to Heart Attack Grill, but the portions were yeah, they are gigantic. Hey, but you get spanked if you don't finish it. I just wanted a quick bite. Besides, the line was crazy. Yeah, it was always busy, so it's like I don't see you. Okay, so the last time I was in Vegas was it last year? It was last year at a Days of the Dead convention. It's a horror convention, and I was helping out my friend at her booth, and she gets a pretty crazy booth crowd. But we walked the old strip because the hotel was close to the old strip. So we passed by it. She's a vegetarian, so obviously she wouldn't eat there. But we passed by the Heart Attack Grill, and it was fucking packed. It was fucking packed. So it's like, if it got that much good business, why is it closing down? Like, if any of you guys know why, like, comment below. But I don't see why, unless the owner is just tired of running it and they're selling it. But it seemed like a really interesting experience. Hello, WandaVision. Back from the creep. Did you terrorize your neighbor's creed? Your poor neighbor's creed. Don't terrorize your neighbors all the time. Come on now. Yeah, like if it was so, from what I saw like a year ago, if it's so busy, why are they shutting down? Seems like a good like tourist attraction. Like, I mean, I don't get why they would close. Maybe I just didn't look into it enough. It's Susan, I promise you it is. I believe you, TJ Maxx. I smelled Susan from a mile away. But the thing is, Susan isn't smart enough to change their first name from Joshua. So like if it is Susan's burner account, but they're not like you didn't bother to change your first name, Susan? Come on. Did you dress at the convention? No, I didn't. I was working at that convention. I'm not trying to name drop here, but I'm friends with somebody in the horror community that goes to conventions and owns a booth because they are a big, kind of a big name in horror. So she she just had me help her out, and I was happy to do it. It's cool. It's fun. It's good. It was a good experience. But yeah, I didn't dress. I've thought about dressing for conventions, but if I'm working in convention, it's kind of hard to do that because you're literally busy the whole time. I was handling the money and all that. Oh God, I was handling the money and the autographs, and it's like a full time thing. And she's pretty popular. That's awesome. Yeah. And she's a good person. Maybe one day I'll introduce you guys to her live on my live, but I need to go visit her soon because she's been really busy doing a bunch of conventions outside the state. So like I help with conventions within like driving proximity, but when she flies out, she kind of does her own thing. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have you guys meet her. She's very sweet. She's a very good person, a legend in the horror community. But that's just what I'm gonna leave it at. But yes, I believe you, TJ Maxx. I'm pretty sure that's Susan. It's funny because I haven't seen Susan comment since then, so. So, any regular viewers, if you guys haven't voted yet, go ahead and go to my channel. You could click on it from the icon, I'm sure, and go to my posts and vote for the next topic that you'd like to see discussed on my Spooky Sunday. And lately, for Spooky Sunday, we've been doing like creepy, scary conspiracy theories. So, right now, I mean, I haven't checked this since I've gone live, but from the last time I saw, paranormal and aliens were like head to head. So if y'all want to do the tiebreaker, I'm keeping the poll open until Sunday when we talk about it, and that will be the deciding fact. Because I mean, obviously, I'll cover all conspiracies, but this is just a vote for the next one you guys want me to talk about next on this upcoming Sunday. So if you guys haven't gone and voted, please go and vote, just so I could get a confirmed topic. And the sooner the better, because the sooner it gets me prepared. Because I work, so like outside of work, I do my YouTube or my games. It's kind of hard for me to chill, but I'm hell bent on doing a bunch of research for whatever topic comes next. So if you guys go ahead and vote on my channel, make sure you do. The earlier the better, so I can see like what the head start is on what the topic may be before the poll closes, so I can do research and write out a prompt and know what to talk about for the topic. So yeah, if you guys could do that, that would help me a lot. So I can do a little bit of research and pull some stuff up whenever I cover the topic on Sunday. Oh wow, the comments are going fast. How's your day today? My day was okay. What's up, Luffy? Start blasting Jane remover? What does that mean? Is Superman your favorite superhero? No, he's not. But I do love him. I appreciate him. Good night, TJ, Vincent, and all. Are you going to bed, Merlin? All right. Good night, Merlin. Hope you have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. You're appreciated here. Shrek survived World War II after fighting for Nazi Germany. I didn't take Shrek for being a Nazi, but okay. Moved to the States to become a potato farmer and raise offspring. His son is a tractor repairman for John Deere and a member of the mafia. Well, that's an interesting backstory. I had no idea about that. Damn, Shrek. Vote I don't vote in elections anymore. I feel it's decided without us. But I'll do it for your channel. But like I said yesterday, like there's no bias here. So if you go and vote, your vote matters and your vote counts. So whenever I make a post, I do it. Have a good night. Have a good night, Merlin. My shadow. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. Good to see you, Machado. Hope you're doing okay. Machado's updating me on the poll. I'm sure it went up after I told a bunch of people to vote. Paranormal 43, Aliens 36. Okay, so Paranormal and Unexplained is winning in the polls right now for Spooky Sunday. But again, if you guys are just checking in, even if you're not a regular viewer, go ahead and vote because whatever is the leading consensus right before Sunday, that's what I'm going to cover for Spooky Sunday. So go ahead and make your voice heard. It's kind of funny. I didn't expect more. I expected more people to vote. I mean, again, I'm gonna cover a bunch of conspiracy topics, but I expected more people to go towards like cryptids and that, or aliens. But it seems like the paranormal and unexplained is winning. I don't mind covering that. But like I said, the sooner the better because it gives me enough time to do research and pick out certain topics for Sunday. Good night, Merlin. I might go too. All right, TJ Maxx. Hope you get good enough sleep. Enjoy the rest of your night, TJ Maxx. I agree. What if flies were the Waffen SS military police? What if cats drove the Soviet tanks into Berlin? Things to ponder about. Well, if any cat is driving a tank into Berlin, I have a friend who runs a YouTube channel. It's called Bob's Products, and his name is Keenan, but I call him Unk. And he has a cat named Reese's Pieces. And I have this huge conspiracy that Reese's Pieces is behind a bunch of altering world events in history. So if any cat was going to drive a tank into Berlin, and I'll mention this to him if I catch him on stream, I'm pretty sure Reese's Pieces was driving one of those tanks into Berlin. Thank you for that, because I'll bring that up to him. Thanks, Vincent. Do you remember the show Haven on Sci-Fi? I do. Noah, bro, can you promote my cheese company? What's it called? Oh, Machado. Good night, y'all. Have to sleep while I can. Baby will be up soon. You get some rest, Machado. Excuse me. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Get some sleep. All right. And what you do here is very much appreciated. Machado holds it down. She's an excellent fucking mod. She's great, and she does it just to do it. Like she doesn't get paid. She's just a good fucking mod, and we appreciate her here. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. It's my song for her. Wool, is it a plane? A bird? It's super hot. I don't think I'm super hot, but thank you. Bye, Machado. Well, I'm going to go and watch the documentary on your channel and see if they'll help me sleep. If you watch any documentary, watch the either, it's really cozy, either the Bohemian Grove one or the UFO one, the UFO cult. What are they called? Heaven's Gate. Watch one of those. Those are very easy to fall asleep to. But you can watch whatever. I'm just saying, like, they have that old 1990s narration. Of course, brother. Hopefully Joe Rogan speaks on it. That'd be interesting. Shadow a boss. She is a fucking boss. She's an excellent mod. Like, I'm blessed that I stumbled upon my friend Bob's Product channel in order to have her get to know me and like be a mod on my channel. She's fucking great. She really holds it down. I appreciate her. I believe in Joe Hendry. I love Joe Hendry. I got to see him fight what's his name at WrestleMania. Like what was it, last year? Was it last year? Yeah, last year. Okay, thanks, Dad. Love you. Good night. You have a good night. Get some sleep, TJ Maxx. Gotta think of your health. Get some Z's. Fart for us? I'm not gassy right now. Jamaican beetle sperm? That sounds lovely. Vincent. I liked America's Most Wanted in the 90s and 2000s. Yeah, it was pretty goated. I remember watching that, and where I grew up at the time, there was a killer that was on the loose kind of in our county. I remember watching that, and my mom like locked all the doors and shit, and like we were extra careful. Like it was creepy to know that something like that was out there, but damn, you just brought me back to that. Fart for us, bro. I don't have to. Like I don't have that feeling. Otherwise, I would. Sorry. I haven't really eaten that much today, so I'm not gassy. My uncle, Small Pingus, is in the hospital because of ligma. Pray for him. Dear God, please heal Uncle Small Pingus. He is in the hospital today suffering from ligma. So please, Lord, if you're there and you're listening to my prayers, please heal him from ligma. It's a terrible, terrible disease. Please, Lord, hear our prayers. Amen. There you go. When I'm busy, I could go without eating for most of the day. Me too. Amen. Amen. Poor Small Pingus. Uncle Small Pingus. I hope my prayers worked. And I hope that my prayers will help him with ligma. That's a very terrible disease. Amen. I hope Uncle Small Pingus gets through this. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Ligma is a terrible, terrible disease. And I'm praying for your uncle. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. Ooh. You like AEW? I stopped watching it too, but I did like it. Jon Moxley basically carries that show. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll be right back. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. It's in my head now. Excuse me. Damn Doritos. My uncle is a sinner. That's why I got to pray for him. Aren't we all sinners if you think about it? Goddamn hiccups. Yes. How could WWE let Moxley go is crazy. You got to think that's when Vince McMahon was at his most manic. When Moxley finally left WWE, they had him as like a weird germaphobe. Like they didn't know what the fuck to do with this character, which is really sad because I've always been a fan of his. But AEW just let him be himself, and that's what made him great. And the thing about wrestling is like never say never. So like if you think that no one's like a certain wrestler is not going to return or do this or that, never say never because never know. Where'd he go? He's still with AEW, right? I haven't watched in a little bit, but I'm sure he's still there. Him and his wife, Renee. Yo, what's up, Wheel? You said the G word. What's the G word? I'm not sure what that is. Priester. Lister molester is not. I don't know what that is. Just call me Wave Canned or Wave. Warrior and Brett going back to W shocked me. Exactly, and that's why I said never say never, because hell, like all kinds of people that have had beef with Vince and the company came back. Never know. Now that Vince is gone, I'm sure things are a lot different. I hate TKO because they're greedy motherfuckers, but anyone that had any past grievances with Vince McMahon, like, it's all said and done now. I think I read that. Just call me Wave Candor Wave. Gooner. I'm actually not a gooner. I have a very healthy sexual life. I'm proud to say. Very healthy. Every other day, I at least try to. Me and my friend with two of my friend with benefits, I at least try to get laid every other day. Because you know what? It's not healthy to goon all the time. And they've done research where, like, corn affects the brain and your sexuality. And, like, I mean, I'm very lucky to say that Solo has a very healthy sexual life. So if I need to go down that avenue, I'm good. I'm covered. Just subs. Thank you. Prayer to I hate juice. Maji. Wheelors doing the dab. I have crazy times. I have a picture on my old phone of me botching the dab during the Splash Mountain drop camera that they have at Disneyland, California. Because my friend, and her name was Dynasty. Yes, her name was Dynasty. She had an ex, and they were a little bit younger, but like they were all into the trends and shit. We all went to Disneyland together because I had a season pass, and they did too. And when we got on the Splash Mountain, they were like, okay, do the dab when we're going down. But I wasn't really familiar with it. So like I kind of did this sloppy, like I'll have to show you guys, but it was a very sloppy like dab, and everyone else did it right. But yeah, great. I hope she's doing good. She was a really good person. Really good person. This dude probably no. I lost my virginity when I was 18. What time is it for me? 11:14. I'm really not. I would say I have video proof to prove that, but I'm obviously not going to show anyone here. I do as well. It's heaven, but my last love was married, which I didn't know. Oh, damn. I never would have did anything with her if I knew. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I mean, you have really good morals. I've been a side piece to married persons before. It's not a good feeling, but fuck. You're doing it, it's different. I know I'm a bastard. I'm sorry. Jewish? No, I'm not. He's a friend of mine. I hate Juice. He's a sinner. He watches Monkey Prawn. That's messed up. Cool. Shabbat Shalom, brother. 12:14 for me. Oh, yeah, it's 11:15 right now. You're not Jewish? No, I'm not. There was a rumor about me being Jewish in middle school, but obviously it's not true. I mean, I probably look Jewish. So shaking my head at people's obsession with religion. Exactly. I thought you're going to bed, TJ Maxx. Juice are an ethno religion. Like I said, as a streamer, I can't comment on shit like that, but that's not Yama, it's a beanie. No, yeah, it's a beanie. It's not a yarmulke. Say no, bro. Say no. To what? Just say no. Whoa, comments are going crazy. There's something feeble and contemptible about a man who can't face the perils of his everyday life without the comfort of myths. I mean, I'm basically that, but I love myths and conspiracies and shit like that because it interests me. I'm not saying it's not contemptible, but that's what you're talking about. Shit. It's not a solo stream if I don't drop my phone, right? Okay, I gotta go back. Jesus Christ. Okay. Did you know that the act of defenestration is throwing someone out the window? I did not know that. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. Yep. One more hour, it'll be Thursday here, but yes. I gave up, Father. I said, fuck this shit, I'm out. Go back to my father live because he's the coolest man ever. Besides my husband. Well, thank you so much, TJ Maxx. I appreciate that. I didn't think people would actually be a fan of me. I just kind of did my live and did my thing. I didn't know people actually would look forward to it, and I appreciate that. My brother Osaka Fenton, like Osaka, Japan, is in jail because of robbing. Prayer to him. I'll pray for him, I guess. Shouldn't be robbing anybody. That means they're a separate ethnicity. Now you're informed. Okay. Wrong name. Yo. What's up, LZ? Thanks for providing my point, blood. Got his name, Osaka Bent Lighting. Since you got offended by somebody bringing them up, thinking it was only religion. I want my channel to grow. I'm just not going to comment on that stuff all the time. Coagulation is when blood dries and forms a scab. Okay. I don't lie and I don't murder. Catch me outside. How about that? I'm just kidding. Catch me outside trying to steal your Cadillac converter. Kragenwagen is a German word for ambulance. Kragenwagen. That's funny. Are you in Arizona? No, I'm not. Man, you are great. Never forget that. Thank you. Just replying to somebody else. Nothing towards you, Solo. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying to catch up with the comments, so it's like hard to know what's directed at me or not. TJ Maxx. Papa don't preach. Papa don't preach. It's me, your daughter. You don't have to call me TJ Maxx all the time. My Little Pony, My Little Pony. I mean, how old are you, TJ Maxx? Because nah, I'm not gonna ruin your marriage. Did you know to create of Among Us has a portrait of two monkeys blanking? That is true. Not lying. I did not know that. I never played Among Us. Are you talking about like a level? Like comments were dead 5 minutes ago. And guess what? They're dead again now. So it's like I get like a wave of people and then like it disappears. And I get another wave of people and it disappears. That's kind of just how like YouTube Live works, I guess you could say. But yeah. Not the beanie and glasses. Hey, I'm a millennial. This was our thing. I done a typo. What did you typo? What did you mean to say? More like. God. These damn Doritos, I keep burping and burping and burping and burping. It's like, God damn it. Just fucking leave my system. There we go. Oh, wrong light. I always look for the channels that have a smaller amount of people there. Well, thank you. I mean, I have a small following, but I don't care. I'm just here to chill. The lives. Father, you're a stripper. No, but I could probably make some bank if I was. I've got some pretty good cake, you know what I mean? Don't look up Two Monkey, and I won't look that up. I won't. I've seen enough shock videos to fill an entire lifetime. You seem to have the makings of a femboy. Maybe if I was skinnier, I would be, but one, I'm not submissive. Two, I don't have a good enough body for that. I have a good ass, but I don't have a good body. And 3, I'm too dominant. Like, I love femboys. I love femboys. But I'm like the daddy for what they call me, the daddy to them. So I can never be one. Maybe like 10, 15 years ago when I was skinnier and I was more twinkish, but not anymore. Not anymore. Uh, Father, just admit you're secretly a stripper. If I was, I wouldn't be so fucking broke all the time. Is that a Honda Civic? No, it's a Kia Sorento. Thank you. My gay dad is a femboy. But femboys kind of have like an age cap. So like if you're over the age of like 30, 35, it's kind of hard to do. Obviously you have to be like 18 and over, but like when you reach a certain age of being older, I don't know like how old your dad is, but femboys are usually in their 20s. Love me them kitty cats. I love cat boys. I love femboys. Like I said, I'm bisexual. I love femboys. I love cat boys. I love goth chicks. I love emo chicks. Like I've been with them all. I've been with them all. Whether you believe me or not, I've been with them all, and it's just it's nice because you get one slice of life, and then you get the other slice of life, and you don't have to choose between one or the other because you like both, and it's great. Love me, kitty cats. Point of view, you. Well, I don't know, Wheel Lore. Are you a femboy? Because if you are, I have one friend with benefits who's a femboy, and I have another friend with benefits that's a goth chick. So it's like, I get the best of both worlds. And no, I'm not going to expose them or show their identity. So you just got to take my word for it. I don't care if you believe me or not, because it's the truth. My pet, Harambe, was shot? Nah, well. TJ Maxx. My husband walked in and told me to go to bed like if I was a child. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need someone to tell me to go to bed. But then again, he sounded concerned for me because I don't usually sleep. Well, get some sleep. Take some trazodone if you have to. I take trazodone because I have insomnia, but not all the time because it puts me in a deep ass sleep. But I think he's probably just concerned about you, that you're still up and you're probably exhausted. But like I said, you could log off my stream. Like you're good. Like if you got to get some rest, get some rest. Watch some of the documentaries that I have on my playlist. Help you sleep. Define sleep. Being unconscious and letting your brain reset. He is a dog. Me or TJ Maxx's husband? Because I don't think TJ Maxx has a bad husband that I know of. I just think that they're concerned they're still up because of how exhausted they are. So get some sleep, TJ Maxx. For Solo Agent, get some sleep. God damn it. I want to sleep, but how much I haven't slept, I just can't sleep. Well, you did take a big ass nap, so maybe that has something to do with it. At least to me, like if I nap, I lose sleep at night. Uh, can you sing to me while I sleep? God damn it. Fucking Doritos. And one keeper story, please. I don't know that story. I know Marvin escapes the zoo. I remember that book. He's like a he's like a New York gorilla in a zoo who escapes and he tries to like blend into everyday life. I remember that book. Ever get it when you're tired but can't sleep? Yes, I actually remember having a having a really really long night of sex with somebody, and I literally like I finished in him like twice and then fell asleep. And then I woke up a couple hours later and he was riding me. And then I finished in him again. So I don't really talk about my S life, but that's if you wanted to know, I wasn't in the mood, but I literally woke up to him riding me. It was nice. It was oh my god, it was so nice. Uh, it's about two monkeys. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that then. VU, okay. And my husband is a very good man. Thanks, you. If he wasn't, I wouldn't be with him. Fair enough. But like I said, I like both, so I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to ruin anything. I'm just being a horny motherfucker. My pet. Oh, speaking of pet, there's a black cat. Hold on. Let's see if I can lure them over here. Come here. Here. Come here, kitty cat. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, she ran away. Beautiful black cat that's a stray. I hate seeing stray animals. Uh, joking it to you right now, but I'm a pre-jack, so be quick. I've actually, I've actually got complaints from my partners that I last too long, so I can't relate to that. Gotta go. Hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good week too, Wheel. Check in tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a live stream about me seeing the Obsession movie in theaters. So check that out. I'm going to be most likely live streaming me going to the theaters and all that. And then afterwards, giving my opinion on the movie, kind of like what I did for the Mummy movie. So check that out. And if you haven't voted already, go ahead and vote. And vote for the next conspiracy topic that I'm going to be covering on Spooky Sunday. Father, keep it in your pants. It's hard to. The friends with benefits, and I'm not even going to go into it, but the friends with benefits I had hit me up more than anything. Just keeping it real. And rip him apart too is disgusting. What are you talking about? Hi, I'm Paris. Is your last name Hilton? Eat the cats. I don't want to eat the cat's already gone. I wouldn't eat the cat. I would adopt that cat. That's kind of sad that she ran away. Man, I love milk. If I had a wife, I'd drink straight from the tap. That sounds gross. You are thick, buddy. Yes, I am. I'm a very thick boy. You haven't seen my ass yet, but it's pretty thick. Keep talking. I'm almost finished. Okay. The two monkeys and the keeper. My husband listening to this. Don't give him any ideas, father. Your husband should be like, I mean, might as well. Like, if you're married, go ahead and get it, girl. I like your shirts. Thank you. GG, UG, LZ, UJ, Z. Dad, you look hungry? I'm not hungry right now. I'm okay. I'm on a diet. I've been doing good. My boyfriend Epstein is in the army and died. Pray for him. Okay. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies. I don't know what this alien talk is, but that's a funny joke. Want to be a baller, shakala. All right, you're spamming the chat, bro. I mean, I don't care people commenting, but just don't spam the chat. Thanks a lot, Dad. Now he wants to do it. That's good. There's kids already enough. You trying to make me suffer with a fourth one, father. I mean, as long as you're on birth control, I can't stop that. Let your husband go at it. Keep it healthy. Hello, Max Pushkok. Okay, I'm not trying to make fun of you if that's your real name. I just, wow. What do you do? I'm just streaming. Goddamn. I'm doing a Q&A. I guess you could say. How's it going, Solo? How are you doing? Definitely not Wayne. I thought you were gone for the night. Are you still up? What you take two monkeys and one keeper? I don't know about that. It's my cat's name. What's your cat's name? Max? My sister had a cat, and he was wonderful. His name was Benjamin, and he was a black cat. I've thought about posting videos of him on here, but his name was Benjamin, and he was a very fat cat, and he was spoiled, and he literally was like Eric Cartman as a cat. Rest in peace, but I loved him. And he was very loving, and yeah, I miss that cat. I called him Beatus. I called him Beaties for short. So like Benjamin, diabetes, because he's big. His nickname was Beaties. Rest in peace. He was a good cat. Beaties. Bro, scared of a job? I have a job, dude. Like, I literally have to go to work in the morning. But I'm still like live streaming to you guys. Like, I literally have a job that I gotta go to tomorrow and the next day. But I'm usually off on weekends, and that's why I stream to you guys on random days on weekends. But I have a job. Can I have a shout out? Mindgrow on Live League. What time is it for you? It's 11:40. It's actually wholesome. What's wholesome? Who ate all the blank? You talk about my friend with benefits, or are you talking about my cat? Because I did not do anything with my cat, obviously, but I have a very long tongue, and my female friend with benefits loves that. See? I got a long tongue. I didn't take any meds today. You should. Hi. Guess who's back? Back again. Overseer's back. Tell a friend. I think you're going out for the night. Mercy. That's funny. Can you watch two bees in one cone? I think I'm good. Obviously, I can't watch it on my live stream, but I appreciate your efforts. I guess. I'll be right back. If you get lost between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. It's two bees, one cone. I think I'm good. Father, help me. He's biting my neck inside. That sounds hot as fuck. Let him do that. Let him do that. Kind of crazy you're watching my live while you're getting intimate, but okay. God damn it. Can you watch 100 rats and one man cheese? That sounds intense. Do you smoke weed? Yes, I do. I actually have a pen, and tomorrow I gotta go get a new cartridge because I do vape pens. And I don't, I don't have a lot left, but I guess we'll see. Do I have the other cartridge? Yes, I do. I think I'll change it out. See how it is. Know what I mean? Oh, it fucking dropped. Oh well. But yes, I do partake in greenery. Let's see how this is. Yeah, there ain't shit out of that. Damn. I need to get a new one tomorrow. That shit's rough. Is that a flute? Yes, it is. Nope. I probably did it wrong. Yes, it's a flute. Cal is that you? I don't know what that is. Hey, homeless Supergirl, stop that. I'm not homeless. I literally have a house. I just stream on weekdays because I live in a house where other people work very earlier than I do. And I just try to be courteous because the walls are thin and I don't want to keep anyone up. That's all. There it is. Ooh, there it is. How's it taste? It's not a bad flavor, but oof, strong. Kalayla's looking rough. Smoke weed. I mean, basically, that's what I was doing. Bro, I just heard the power conservation beep. Turn the car off fully or the battery will drain. No, you're right. Like, it will, but, like, do you want to see me, like, in the dark? Like, because people complain, like, oh, you're in the dark, oh, whatever, but it's the best I could do for lighting, I guess. I did turn the car off just now. He got into the red kryptonite donuts. I haven't heard of that. It sounds good. Red kryptonite donuts? What flavor would that be? Like, that actually sounds pretty good. Are you? Oh, God. Are you in a Sonata? No, I'm not. Turn the car on, bro. I just had the car on. I'm literally trying to save energy. I don't want a battery to die. I mean, I'm like, obviously, I'm like right down the street from my house, but I don't want the battery to die because one less problem, you know? But if you guys, again, if you guys are new here and you haven't voted, go to my channel and look at my posts and go ahead and vote for what would be the next topic on Spooky Sunday, aka Conspiracy Sunday lately. So if you guys haven't already voted, go ahead and vote. Even if you got to leave this live, just go ahead and go on my channel and vote real quick. It's on my posts. I'm doing a poll of what conspiracies I should cover next. So go ahead and vote. Make your voices heard. And whatever gets the most percentage or the most votes, that's what I will cover next. And I'm not just saying like, oh, I'm only going to cover that and like whatever, I'm going to move on. Even if we don't do conspiracies all the time for Spooky Sunday, conspiracies, like, at least for the ones that I cover, like I could just randomly do on the stream. So it's like we could cover that on this occasion or that, or just a random stream. So when it comes to like Spooky Sundays, I'm trying to make a theme out of it. So I think I'm gonna do like certain specific topics, obviously, um, on what I think are the creepiest conspiracies, and then go off of that. And then after that, I'm just gonna cover my own version for the live stream for that. Oh, got some comments. Ooh. You gooning in the dark? No, I'm not. I just I don't want to drain my battery. I gotta go back, I think. Smoke. Damn fun. Smoke weed every day. I do, but I do it on a cartridge. So it's not traditional. You got into the red kryptonite donuts? I don't think so. Are you in Sonoda? Oh. Turn the car on, bro. I mean, it's on. I just don't want to drain the battery. You gooning in the dark? No. I've actually been very good in not gooning. I've expressed my desires in a different way. Tell everyone to get out of your house. My dad would probably do that before I would, but okay. Hi, how are you? I am Indian. What's up, bro? Interview some Mormon missionaries. I've actually thought about that because and I'm not trying to offend anyone here. If anyone here is a Scientologist or a Mormon or whatever, like, I'm not here to completely bash you personally, but I will cover the topics. So when it comes to Mormon missionaries, I feel like I have to do a deep dive about that topic and about that religion like I do with Scientology. And again, I'm not grouping Mormons with Scientology. Like, Scientology is obviously worse in my opinion, but Mormons, like, they could be reversed and they could be helped. So like when I talk about the Mormon religion, it's more of like spreading awareness to try to get really good people most of the time, really good people to reflect on where they were religiously, but still follow the same codes and ethics. Like they disavow the religion that they were with, but they still carry like the same code and ethics. And I would, for what I would do when it comes to like streaming not Scientology, Mormonism, and getting interviews and all that, I feel like that would be an awareness on the same level as Scientology, but not as intense, because Scientology is like a full-on cult. Scientology, you can't go. It's very rare for someone to go back from Scientology to live a normal life. So what we like, what people like me and Scientology audit and people that film that stuff. I'm not talking about the Gen Z that rushes the building or whatever, which is fine in my opinion. Like it's fine, and it's whatever. But I don't understand that culture. But for what I'm saying is exposing that religion and using your footage and doing what you can to spread the word that it's not a religion, it's a cult, and it's something that you have to basically work, not only just work against, but like you have to warn other people not to join something like that. Very vulnerable and innocent people, like people that are down on their luck, young people that are addicted to drugs. We've seen a lot of that. Young people that have no direction for what they want to do. They're not college orientated, but you just gotta warn people as your warrant. What you gotta do is like you gotta expose it by warning people about it and showing them, hey, this is the evidence if you join this cult. So like I really do feel like I should do like a live or a video that I post about Scientology and all that, because I've fallen down the rabbit hole. I've watched videos, I've watched documentaries, I've read, I have a history with reading all that shit. So I feel like I should do like a Scientology kind of documentary, so to speak. And I don't know if I should do that live or if I should do that in a video that I edit and break down. But you guys let me know 100%, because I would love to cover like the subject of cults like Scientology and Jim Jones and Heaven's Gate. Like that could be like its own mini series in a way, and I would love to cover it. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I can make a poll for that. Okay, this person is doing 6-7. But yeah, if you guys want me to cover a certain topic, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to. And so, like I said last year, I was reading the book about the Jim Jones cult and the Jim Jones documentary, basically like his life, and it goes into good detail about how he was raised and his personality leading up to the church and then the cult and then moving to Africa. And it was so detailed and breaks down perfectly that it's probably one of the best true crime books I've ever read based on reality. So like a true crime book about a real crime, serial killer, whatever. It's not made up. It's not whatever. But I think that has to be one of the best books that I read for the first time and completed last year. Like I couldn't get enough of it. It was so good. And it really like boiled down the whole topic of like religion and following like a cult leader that tries to steer you in the other direction of what the religion is preaching. Like it's a really big and really detailed, I guess you could say, summary documentary about that. And it makes you think, it makes you ask questions and do your own research, which I did after I watched the documentary a long time ago. And that's kind of how I got familiar with that topic of true crime, like the cults. You know what I mean? But I used to read a lot of books too about true crime, and uh, the Jim Jones cult really popped up a lot on that, and I used to read it and study it because it was like new information to me, basically. Like it was like an interesting true crime story that you learn more every time you kind of do like a deep dive on it. And when I studied the psychological, criminal, and just whatever affects everything outside of the case, other than the case itself, where you study like the psychology behind it, you study the energy and why he was able to sociologically convince a lot of well-rounded good people, not even just people, because he got people down on their luck that needed a cult to follow and they needed someone to look up to and make their life better. But other than that, he really preyed on a lot of people that basically were in a good spot in their life, but they paid a lot of money because they truly believed in the church and the religion. And then when they finally did that sect, when they went to Africa, that is that was like the beginning of the end, because like not only did he get what he wanted, Jim Jones, he also built his own cult paradise in a very isolated area down there. And he did it very successfully because I hate to say it, but he got a lot of people to self eliminate themselves. I'm trying to do it for YouTube, so especially YouTube Live. But he got a lot of his followers to follow what he was going to do for the end of the cult and for what they were going to do. And he basically got very popular from that. And then he ended up unaliving himself because obviously he couldn't face the criminal charges if he was ever even arrested. But he it almost feels like he had, from what I've studied, ever since Jim Jones moved to Africa, he did his research when it came to what he could get away with and what he wouldn't get arrested for. So Jim Jones basically, when he moved his church cult, which became a full-on cult in Africa or whatever, but when he moved them over there, that's when he felt he had complete control, because he lived this life of like fantasy where he would run this entire village of followers and he was the god. So he really felt like he would probably get away with a lot of stuff, and he didn't. Oh, I gotta read comments. Super Dork. Edward Scissorhands. How's your night going? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well too. I was just going I was doing a deep dive on the Jim Jones cult. So that was one of our topics, because I said that possibly if I made the option after this next option that we cover for Conspiracy Sundays, I would mention something like that. So that's kind of why we covered that now. Hi, sir. What's up, Ancient Spirit? But I hope you're doing well, Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, brother, you have work tomorrow? Yes, I do, unfortunately. I work from 8 to 4 or 4:30. But yeah, that's my schedule tomorrow. Excuse me. I mean, I don't get enough good sleep anyway, so if I okay, it's 12:05 now. So if I log off here and then I go to sleep, I should at least get like, oh god, cuz the drive to my work. I mean, it's not a long drive, but the drive to my work plus me getting up, getting ready in the morning. I probably have to like set my alarm at like 6:20, just so I could wake up and get ready in the morning and make sure I have enough time to drive to my job. Like I said, it's not a far job and it's not like a long route, but um depending because it shares a freeway that connects to Los Angeles, so we get the LA traffic as well, even if we're just going like a town or two over. So it's like I got to think about like the traffic when I have to wake up and set my alarm and then travel to my job. So probably like, what are you guys saying? Like 6:20, 6:15? Yeah, brother, you have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I do, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Uh, F work. Yeah, you're right, but I gotta get money somehow, right? Can we talk about the elephant in the room? Let me guess, you're gonna say me. That's fine. But I was just saying, I think I actually have to, when I get off the stream here, I gotta set my alarm for like, oh, it's gonna be rough, but probably like 6:15, 6:20, depending on traffic in the morning. Can we yours? Are you the real Superman? I'll be your Superman. There you go. I'll be your Superman. I'll be your Superman. But yeah, if you see something, say something, because this is also an Ask Me Anything stream. Are you the real Superman? Yes, I am. 100,000%. Can't you tell? I'll be your Superman. But yes, like I said, this stream is also Ask Me Anything. So ask me anything. Edward Scissorhands. As long as you have your coffee. Yeah, I mean, I usually like, okay, so like when it's warmer out, I mean, when it's cooler outside, like as of lately, um, I'll take my heated up coffee that I mix up in the coffee pot in the morning, and I'll take that in a thermos to work, and it'll be fine because the weather's cloudy and cold or whatever. So it's like I'm almost kind of seasonal because in the summer and springtime when it's warm, I'll use my you guys probably saw it in this live stream, but I'll use my thermos mug, and with the straw and all that, I'll fill it up with ice. I'll put iced tea, and that'll be my caffeine for the morning. So kind of like is just interchangeable because I like if I wake up hot or if I wake up and it's really hot weather, I can't drink coffee, and I can't drink coffee cold unless it's like an iced coffee. I'm kind of picky about that, but that's just how it is. For people watching, you disgusting Blake. Good to have you back, Susan. Why don't ask me like a real question, get to know me like a person instead of being like, you fat piece of shit. Like, come on, brother. Nobody's here, you slug. You're not picky about. I mean, not really. So when it comes to food, like I used to be picky when I was a little kid, but like the older I got and the more my grandmother, God bless her soul, um introduced me to like spices and different foods and all that, uh and vegetables and all that. Um she used to be a wonderful cook, and she introduced me to that stuff, so it's like I would never be picky about it. You know what I mean? Um but yeah, God rest her soul. She was the one, because I remember being in preschool, and whenever they would serve lunch, I would skip it. Like I wouldn't eat it. I would even want to smell it. And almost every single day, for what my grandmother told me, uh, she said I would get a call from the preschool to her saying that, oh, Solo Agent isn't eating. He's everything that we offer to him, he refuses to eat. So it's like I had a weird thing where like it's not even that I was like I became picky when I got older, but um when I was a little kid, like I said, preschool, and I get those calls, they would yeah, they would call my grandmother and they'd be like, he's not eating, what's wrong? Like, all that kind of crazy stuff. But I don't know. I hated eating when I was really young. I hated chewing and swallow. Like, I'm gonna probably get a bunch of troll comments like, "Oh, you're a fat fuck. How are you saying that? But you're obese." But when I was a kid, it's like I hated eating. I hated sitting down and eating. I hated a lot of food and the weird tastes and textures. And the only thing I would really eat is, swear on my grandmother's soul, she would say white buttered rice and bread. And it's like I only like the plain stuff. And it was kind of hard for me to eat a lot of just different foods. And it wasn't until I got a little bit older, my grandmother cooked for me and she made different interesting stuff that I started to like regular food and vegetables, but it took a long time. And for some reason I just didn't like food. When I was young, like 4, like I didn't eat anything. I just it felt like a chore. And I don't know how to describe that. Edward Scissorhands. Keenan was on last night. Yeah, because I was gonna check in on his channel after my live ended, but it ended after he went off of live. Otherwise, I would have checked in, but I don't think he's live today. Pray for his soul. Wait. Take off the glasses. There you go. Took off the glasses. Oh, my eyes are itchy. But I can't read comments if I don't have my glasses on. I'm back. What's up, Discover? Have you tried the new 007 game? Bro. No, not yet. I want to. But yeah, I'm very interested in it. It seems like a really good game. Hell, I'll probably live stream for you guys whenever I get it. Same with the new Resident Evil 9. Have you tried? Oh, okay. I already read that comment. But yeah, I would love to try that. Seems like a really good game. And if you guys go on my channel, so not only if you guys could for whoever's watching who can vote on what topic I should cover for Spooky Sunday conspiracies. If you guys vote on that, I'd appreciate it. But if you go down a little bit and you see the post behind that, it's about like what games should I stream, like this, that, or comment. So I take all suggestions because I play a lot of games outside of me regularly streaming. But if you guys could vote for that, that'd give me more ideas of what I could stream for video games. And I'd appreciate that. But yeah, the 007 game, I'm definitely down when I get it. And like I said, if you guys want me to do Hitman games, Resident Evil streams, whatever games, I finally was able to connect my headset to my PlayStation 4 and 5. So no matter what game I play, like I could still do commentary. So if you guys let me know what you guys want to watch next when it comes to that. But also I could get my commentary and you guys can watch it from there. So that's always a good thing, right? Spider-Man. I do love Spider-Man. How did you know? I should play this in. Plug that in. Then how about we drive home down the block? Jenny on the block. Jenny on the block. Do my seat. But I will take you guys on the ride. I just can't have my lid on. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Now I'm starting to get tired. Gotta park real quick. Hold on. Now I'm starting to get tired. Oh, damn. They fixed the calic in the back. I'm jorking it. Can I bust? Daddy, please let me bust. Hey, it's up to you. I can control that. But, you guys, I think I might be going off soon. I get kind of tired for once, and I gotta work in the morning. And, yeah. I hate it because I used to have night schedule because obviously I'm a night owl and I have insomnia. But my work started moving me to like morning shifts. It's been hard to get used to after doing night shifts. But you know what? It gives me time to live stream and hang out with you guys, shoot the shit, talk, get subscriptions and likes and all that to build my channel up, and it's nice because I get to talk to you guys, and yeah, obviously I have trolls and all that, but I don't take it hard. It's all good. It's just nice to hang out with people, and yeah, if I had my night schedule again, it'd be harder to stream because you know, like when I used to work nights per se, I would go to sleep at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and then wake up later. And then if I had to do an errand or a chore before work, I would have to prioritize that. So it would just make it harder for me to stream at night with all my usual folks. And yeah, it would be a lot harder. I mean, so it's like, I guess it's like a curse and a blessing to have like a early schedule, even though I'm a night owl, but it gives me time to do my live stream. And like I said, I have insomnia anyways, so it's like, fuck it. Are you millennial? Yes, I am. USA just killed Cuban leader. Is that true? Night shift cooks your brain. Maybe it does, but I feel, yeah, it does cook your brain, but I got used to it because like I said, I'm a night owl. Answer me. I thought I did. I use cocaine and excess to complete the night shifts. I haven't done that for a night shift. I just drink energy drinks and shit. Obviously, not that I'm a Boy Scout, but damn, if I'm working, I can do that. Like, did I already tell you guys the story of when I was working Walmart customer service when I was younger, and I stupidly ate an edible and smoked a bunch of weed, and I had to open the store in the morning. So just as a refresher, if you guys haven't heard it, I'll just tell it again. So back in the day, like 2016, 17, I just graduated from school and college, and I decided to get some work, and I was promoted at Walmart to do customer service. Um, so I did. Like, it was terrible, but it was a job, and I was getting paid for it. And where the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah. Basically, like, I was like, there was another manager at the Walmart I worked at, and she had a weed hookup, and I was like, oh, one day I was like, oh, she worked night shift, and I closed the store, and the night shift would come in. That wasn't me, but I would close the store, do the customer service and all, and the registers and all that, and then the night shift would come in and do like the restock and all that. And the girl that I ended up being friends with was like a night shift manager or assistant manager or something like that. And she was all like, we talked about smoking and all that, and she's like, oh, like, I could get you some things for cheap for weed and all that. I was like, fuck yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'd rather get high than drink, because at least when you get high, you feel good in the morning. You don't feel like shit. But she gave me that hookup. She gave me the lead. I said, yeah, fuck yeah, that sounds good. So she used to sell me like cartridges for like a wax pen and all that, like what I use now. But one day I was like, you know what? Like, I've been getting shit for sleep. I've been overworked, and I want and a really strong edible that I could go to sleep to. She's like, oh sure, let me get a hold of that. And she did, and she sold it to me, and I bought it. I didn't like. She wasn't fucking joking, dude. Because, like, literally, I have never been that high almost in my entire adult life yet. But she gave me the edible, and I went in and out, I remember, and I got my meal, and then I went home. I was renting a room from my old coworker, and I went home. I was like, okay, let me pop this edible and then smoke a little bit on my wax pen, and then watch a movie. And I watched nothing but Trouble, which, if you guys don't know, that's a hell of a trip of a movie. But I watched that movie. I popped the edible and I ate my meal, and I was honestly, it was probably the highest I've ever been in my entire life. Like, entire life. And I've had a lot of bad high episodes, but I was fucking destroyed. And then after I watched the movie, ate my meal, I went to sleep. Little did I know, I had a 5 a.m. alarm set for my job, which at the time meant a lot to me because that's how I paid rent and all that shit and my bills. But I had work in the morning at 5:30 a.m. and the store opens at 6. So basically I had to open the next day. Mind you, this was late at night. This is like 10 or 11. I took a very strong edible and smoked a little bit out of my wax pen. So, went to sleep, woke up to that early alarm. I was still as high as I was when I took the edible, when it settled in and smoked. But I had to go to work. I work customer service. I couldn't call out. There'd be nobody else. So what did I do? I got ready. I drove to work. I worked opening shift all the way until probably like 1 or 2 o'clock. Again, I was running the customer service desk. And I do not remember that shift. I don't. Apparently, I worked really good. I did my job. I don't remember the shift. And yeah, I worked my full shift. And I had a really cool manager at the time. Her name was Danielle. And she was almost like a mother figure to me. But she, at the end of my shift, she came up to me. And she had glasses, like an intimidating woman has glasses at the end. She was like, "Can I talk to you?" I was like, "Oh shit." I was still like, the high was riding off. And I followed her to the back office. And she sat me down, and she sat down, and she was like, "Are you okay?" Like she was genuinely concerned. I was like, still riding off the high. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, you've been acting very differently today. And I was like, well, how am I acting differently? Like, I probably said it like, because I was like high as fuck, obviously. But she was like, you came in, you didn't talk to anybody, you clocked in, you didn't even say hi to me. You went to the customer service, you did your job, you went to lunch, then you hid out in your truck. And then when lunch was over, you came back, did your job, didn't talk to anybody, and then you were about to clock out and leave just now. Like, are you okay? Like, are you all right? Like she was God bless her soul. She was genuinely concerned about me. And the reason I did that was because I was so antisocial because I was so high left over from the night before. So I was like, no, I regret it, but I didn't. She would have been cool with it, but I didn't tell her. I was like, I just don't feel good, blah, 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 whatever excuse I use. She's like, okay, you have my number. Text or call me if something comes up. I was like, yes, I will, Danielle. I honestly, dude, like I feel like she knew. I feel like she knew. But like I did my entire shift customer service at Walmart with a bunch of fucking people, high as a kite. I just didn't talk to anybody. And that's why I could never get high at work because I had such a bad experience with that just as like a leftover from the night before. And I was still fucking high. That shit was fucking toxic. It was potent as fuck. God, probably one of the best edibles I ever ate because it kept me high for like 2 days. Heck yeah, 420 blaze it. Oh boy, she turned you into a zombie, son. I think I'm okay. I'm not exactly a zombie, but I'm getting the word nonsense. But yeah, that was my high story, and I feel like my manager knew, but she didn't directly say it. She just was saying I was acting different all day. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream very soon. Very, very soon. Unless you guys have any more questions, let me know. Nonsense. All right, guys, I think this is kind of the closing, and I will be back online tomorrow, if not tonight, but I won't be doing commentary if I do a live stream on a video game. So, such a good feeling, very good feeling, a feeling you know that I'll be back and the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. Thank you guys to all the new subscribers, the usuals, the recurring casting characters of my comments and my fans. Thank you guys so much for being here and being here for me. It's viewers like you that keep channels like me going, and I love you guys and I appreciate you. Please have a great rest of the night, and I'll see you tomorrow for the movie review.